Lisa Blackpink and Jungkook BTS set the stage on fire. ARMY and Blink unite in a spectacular concert that night. The sky over Seoul seemed brighter than ever. Purple and pink lights blended beautifully across the massive stage, illuminating a stadium packed with over 80,000 fans. The roar of the crowd echoed through the air, creating waves of energy that seemed to wrap around the entire city. The concert, titled Unity, The Power of Music, became the biggest and most anticipated collaboration of the year, featuring two of K-pop's brightest stars, Lisa of Blackpink and Jungkook of BTS, performing together for the very first time. A night to remember as the giant LED screen revealed Jungkook's silhouette in a long black coat. The stadium erupted into deafening cheers. He opened with his solo hit, Standing Next to You, performing a powerful, precise choreography that captivated every gaze. His stable, charismatic voice resonated across the arena while the spotlight followed his every move. Moments later, the music shifted into a faster beat. From the opposite side of the stage, Lisa appeared in a dazzling silver outfit, her blonde hair cascading freely. She performed a remixed version of Money, one that had never been heard before. The excitement grew even louder when the big screen caught a moment of eye contact between Lisa and Jungkook, sending fans into a frenzy. An unforgettable collaboration. After their solo stages, the lights suddenly went out for a few seconds. The sound of a heartbeat echoed through the speakers, signaling the start of the most awaited segment. Then, the big screen flashed bold letters, Lisa times Jungkook, special stage. An energetic mix of EDM and pop filled the air. As the lights came back on, Lisa and Jungkook stood side by side at the center of the stage, exchanging confident smiles. Their new song, Fire and Grace, written especially for this event, began to play. The lyrics told a story of two free souls united amid chaos and light, symbolizing friendship, freedom, and a shared love for music. Their choreography was both intense and harmonious, Jungkook's sharp and powerful moves balanced by Lisa's elegance and charm. As they danced together amid bursts of fire and fireworks, fans screamed hysterically, some even shedding tears at the historic sight. ARMY and Blink united. One of the most beautiful parts of the concert wasn't just the performance, but the unity of two massive fandoms, ARMY and Blink. Purple and pink flags waved side by side, and the combined light sticks created a breathtaking ocean of color. There was no rivalry, only applause, laughter, and shared songs. During a break between songs, Jungkook smiled warmly and said, "Tonight isn't about who's bigger or better. It's about all of us, people who love music." Lisa added enthusiastically, "Thank you, Blink and ARMY. You guys are incredible. Let's keep spreading positive energy and prove that music can bring everyone together." The crowd roared again, and that moment became a symbol of peace between two fandoms often compared for years. The touching finale. The concert ended with a heartfelt duet titled One Light. The lights dimmed as a montage of their musical journeys, from debut to that very night, played on the screen. Lisa and Jungkook stood side by side, holding hands and bowing deeply as fans continued to cheer. As the final fireworks burst across the Seoul sky, they hugged each other in the middle of the stage. Cameras caught the raw emotion on their faces, a mix of joy, relief, and gratitude. The world reacts right after the concert. Hashtags #Lisa Jungkook Unity and #Fire and Grace Live topped global trending charts. International media outlets hailed the event as the dawn of a new K-pop era, one where barriers between groups and fandoms begin to dissolve. Fans shared their emotions online. "I can't believe I saw Lisa and Jungkook on one stage. It's like a dream come true. ARMY and Blink united tonight. No competition, just love and music." Behind the scenes of a historic collaboration. Even after the lights faded and the fireworks ended, the atmosphere backstage was still filled with warmth and emotion. Lisa and Jungkook had just made history, not only as global superstars but as artists who united millions of hearts across two massive fandoms. Backstage, both looked exhausted but content. Jungkook removed his leather jacket, wiping sweat from his forehead with a small smile. Lisa approached with a bottle of water and softly said, "You were amazing up there." Jungkook chuckled and replied, "You too. It still feels like a dream. I can't believe we actually did it." That candid moment was captured by staff members and quickly went viral online. The #LisaX Jungkook backstage became the #1 trend in over 30 countries. The challenging journey to the stage months before the concert, rumors of their possible collaboration had already spread widely. But the journey to unity was far from easy. Their first rehearsal reportedly took place secretly in a small studio in Gangnam. Both arrived casually dressed, without makeup or large entourages, just them, a choreography team, and a few staff members. At first, there was slight awkwardness, they had never worked together before. But once the music started, everything changed. Lisa, ever the professional, instantly caught the rhythm. Jungkook, known for his perfectionism, adjusted to match her energy, and a powerful synergy was born. In a post-concert interview, Lisa shared, "Jungkook and I have very different styles, but that's what makes it beautiful. We learned from each other." Jungkook added, "People think this is just a collaboration project, but for us, it's emotional, a journey for ourselves, for our fans, and for Korean music." Late-night rehearsals. Their practices grew increasingly intense as the concert approached. During one late-night session, Jungkook worked tirelessly to perfect a synchronized dance break with Lisa for Fire and Grace. They practiced until 2 a.m., refusing to leave until every move felt flawless. A choreographer recalled, "Jungkook never settles for good enough. And Lisa, she's pure energy. When they dance together, the whole room feels alive." Their dedication paid off. The choreography became one of the most viral moments of the concert, surpassing 100 million YouTube views in just 24 hours. The big day, October 8, 2025, an unforgettable date for K-pop fans around the world. From early morning, thousands of ARMYs and Blinks crowded outside Seoul Sky Dome, holding banners reading "One Music, One Family" and "Lisa and Jungkook, Legends Unite." Inside the waiting room, Lisa and Jungkook sat side by side. Lisa closed her eyes for a moment to calm herself, while Jungkook, with earphones on, listened to the acoustic version of their duet, perhaps ensuring every note was perfect. Lisa whispered, "Ready?" And Jungkook replied with a smile, "Always." A moment that stopped time. During the bridge of Fire and Grace, the stadium fell silent as the two faced each other, singing in perfect harmony. Lisa sang, "In this fire, I found your grace," Jungkook answered, "and in your light, I found my way." Soft lights surrounded them as the crowd watched in awe, some crying. It wasn't just romantic, it was deeply moving. Global impact. After the concert, major outlets like Billboard, Rolling Stone, and NME praised the performance. Billboard wrote, "Lisa and Jungkook created more than a collaboration, they created history." NME described it as a symbol of unity between two of Korea's greatest musical forces, a moment that will be remembered for years. Within 24 hours, the digital album Unity Live surpassed 10 million downloads, and the limited edition purple and pink lightstick sold out in just 30 minutes. A night that will never be forgotten. When the stadium finally emptied, Lisa and Jungkook quietly returned to the now empty stage. Lisa gazed at the rows of seats and whispered, "You know, this stage feels different. I can still feel everyone's energy." Jungkook smiled, "Maybe because tonight, we didn't just perform. We connected our worlds." They smiled at each other, then walked off the stage, two ordinary people who had just made extraordinary history. Epilogue. Unity, the power of music, was more than a concert. It was proof that music can break walls, bridge fandoms, and change how the world sees collaboration. ARMY and Blink will never forget that night. And for Lisa and Jungkook, it may not be the end, but the beginning of a new era where music becomes the bridge between two once separated worlds.